All right, good evening, everyone. It is Monday, July 14th. It is 7:01 p.m. This is a regular meeting of the town council. Will everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. Okay, the following town council members are present in chambers: Mauer, Lapellis, Formicella, Wales, and Duva. Mr. First Selectman, can you just see if there's any member of the town council that is here remotely?
Sure can.
There's a meeting tomorrow night, right?
Yeah.
Here,
Yes,
7:30?
I'll tell you after me.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Looks like Councilman Persico is here by Zoom.
Okay.
That's
Did you allow her to participate?
did.
Kathy Cohen.
Councilmember Persico, if you could just confirm that you're here. You've raised your hand. Thank you. All right. So Councilmember Persico is here. We have 6 members of town council present either in chambers or remotely. The following town council members are absent this evening: Reed, Kohut, and O'Rourke. We're moving on to our consent calendar. Is there any objection to me passing the consent calendar as presented? Hearing none, I'm passing the consent calendar as presented. I ask that communication items A through I be incorporated into the minutes of our meeting. And moving on to item 5, which is public participation. Is there any member of the public that would like to participate? Okay, sir.
I'm on?
Yep. So, everybody has 3 minutes.
I put my hearing aids in, so I'm gonna get a little closer.
No, sir. You got to speak at the podium for the microphone.
Well, that doesn't help me hear. Well, that's all.
Well, no, we need to record you.
I beg your pardon.
That's why.
Okay. Thomas Arnold, lived in the town about 20 years over on Pepper Street. I'm 78 years old, served 4 years in the service, 25 years as a firefighter. And I've been before the board before. We didn't make any headway. I was directed to the police commissioner and they straightened me out on that issue. So we're all settled with that. The new issue, I gave you some handouts. They display the Saugatuck walking path that's been reclamated from an old railroad. 1836, same year as the Alamo. And I tell people that, the youngsters, they go, "What's the Alamo?" Okay, forget it.
Davy
But
Crocker.
at any rate, so I'm walking, what I think the first thing is that a path that the town regulates? Is it owned by the town, or am I talking to the wrong people?
Well, we're not exactly sure about the specific road you're talking about, but
You don't know the Saugatuck Railroad that they reclamated to make a walking path goes down to the park?
well, we can look into if it is town owned and operated, and then, but what would you like to have done with
You don't
it?
have control over it, it's a moot point.
No, it's fine, but you can talk about what you would like to have done to it, and we can look into that.
Well, then you do have control over it?
Yes, no.
What are you saying, yes or no?
You can't hear, I'm just saying you can't hear.
No,
So-
sir, this is not a back and forth. This is an opportunity for you to talk to town council about an issue that you believe is in town. So you just can take your time, explain the issue that you would like to have addressed.
And then the guy will go, "Oh, we don't control that, so it doesn't matter." But I'll tell you, I gave you some handouts. I think it's self-explanatory. If you look at it, you'll find a lot of trees that are overhanging the path. They're dangerous. In my career of 25 years, the 3 such situations, they were all dead. Dead, not almost dead. So as I was walking down the path, a fellow, he was a detective in New York. And he said, "Yeah, we had one fall in front of us the other day." I said, "Oh, I'll tell him that." So what I think you might want to do is have the tree warden go down there and look for those things. Probably once a year, can't be that difficult to spot them. the individual is supposed to be the professional, take a look at it and remediate that. So the other thing, I walk that path all the time and good exercise. And I sit down on those benches that somebody was nice enough to donate, and they did a nice job. And I sit down, and then I stand up, and then I sit down, and then I stand up. And that's because I'm an old man and I need to do that. So I put some barbells down there. And we take the barbells and we do this. And then after I do 10 of those, I do 10 of these. And then I may or may not do some other things. I think there were, what were they, Marty? 15, 10, and 2.5 or 5 or something like that.
215s,
Is that off Pepper Street?
20, 120,
Yeah,
and something like that.
at any rate,
Your little, the guy.
I'm watching the young man come up the path with a little golf cart, if you will. And he stops. I had one of these cans, sorry to mix the information up, but that comes to mind. I put it on the pole there, it says it's 2 miles. I put this on the pole. I said, use it, but don't take it. For people as they go down, if you look at the last picture in that handout, you'll see the lady obviously bothered by all that. And this is what you get as you go down the path. So it needs remediation. So the guy took this, took the weights, off he goes. So I called up the Parks Department. She said, I don't know what you're talking about, we don't take care of that path. So Public Works takes care of it. I called Public Works, young lady answers the phone. I said, I'd like to figure out what happened to some things. Can I talk to a supervisor? No, sir, I'll take the message. I'll see that they get it. So I explained myself, never heard back from them. So maybe you guys can figure out what happened to the barbells and what happened to the spray. And $10, big deal, no big deal. I put it out there, it's for public use. Leave it alone. Who's it gonna hurt? I would think maybe the town would like to put a can at the pond and a can at Cutler's Farm when they park. A little sign on it, use it, don't take it. The barbells, a lot of folks like those. A lot of people ask me what happened to them. I said the guy took them. I don't know why he took them, but he took them. Now, to further that, I used to live in Florida, and you could walk on a path similar to the one I'm speaking of, and they had little signs. For instance, on those benches, do your sit down and your stand up, and it showed you how to do it. And I was doing it by putting my hands on my thighs and raising myself. And they said, no, don't do that. Do this, And then they had a little, it's like a chin-up bar, but it's only that neck high. And you just do this. It's for old people like me to do this. There's a lot of things that could be done. Practically no expense. I mean, what would it cost to put a little bar up, And what would it cost to have possibly, there must be somebody in the town who understands all that exercise stuff and says, yeah, why don't we put a sign up here, do as many scoops as you can, something like that. What do you think? Can you guys handle that or you don't know?
Mr. Chairman, if I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mr. Arnold, I know that path.
I gotta come to you.
No, okay. I know that path extremely well.
Yeah.
I know that path when it was, before it became the walking trails, because I've been here for a long time. When you talk about the path, are you talking about the path that goes from Cutler's Farm back out, or goes from Pepper Street back out to Pepper Street? Or are you talking about the leg that goes from Pepper Street to Newtown?
No, I'm talking about the section that goes to the pond.
Just,
Oh, the section that goes right down to Great Hollow?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's right in front of my
Because we
house.
do regular checks of those trees, and if we didn't notice some, I'll have them take a look. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
As far as your weights, I'll ask and see if we can find them.
Yeah, if
I
they
have your number.
Yeah.
So
If they
if I
could just
find
put them
them,
back, that's fine with me.
if I find them, I'll call you. All right? I got your number.
Yeah, yeah. How about the spray? Anybody think that's a good idea?
There's kids around, sometimes stuff like that maybe not be the best idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we'll take it
I'll put
and
it back out there, just leave it.
yeah.
Most of those people go by, they say hi to us. We're right there on the
You're
path.
gonna
Yeah.
tell.
I'll put the thing out there,
Stuff
tell them to
goes.
leave the spray alone.
From my standpoint, there's liability with certain things.
Yeah.
You know-
There's no lie.
Who it is,
It's all
A
UL
little kid
approved.
grabs it and sprays it, and, you know.
No,
there's
no,
things.
it's all UL approved, it's all approved.
I understand.
It's right where the first bench is past.
You leave stuff,
That's
you
right.
can always expect it to stay.
I can't win them all. If I can.
I'll see if I can find the weights for you.
Property versus that.
And, I'll see if I can find the weights for you, and I'll get the guy out there. I'll get. her-
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you're
Be
welcome.
brought back towards the house, so I could just use them instead of people on the paths.
Gotcha.
All right, we're good, Miss.
All right, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arnold.
I really would like to see, some of that help. I'm old, a lot of people are old walking that path. Sometimes there's practically no expense to it.
Wallingford, they, on that Quinnipiac River Trail, they do have, things like what he's talking about.
Yeah, we're looking into our gym there.
Gentlemen, also, what I might recommend, if you know anybody involved in the scouting world,
Yeah.
that would be a great Eagle Scout project. That it might be worth reaching
care who
out.
does it.
I'm saying it might be worth reaching out to the scout troops and, that might be something, that they could do as an Eagle Scout
It's
project.
actually not a bad idea.
That's a really good Eagle Scout
That
project.
Florida path was just full of passive and mark signs.
Yeah.
Nothing movable.
Do they?
Movable could hurt you.
Right.
But passive, very hard to get hurt with.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any other member of the public that would like to participate?
Not with him.
Okay, thank you.
Curious. The cop told me that.
Sir, we do have to continue with we do have to continue with the meeting. If you'd like to stay until the end, we can talk to you afterwards if you'd like.
All right, so.
We're good.
I guess we don't know who owns it. Things simple, said we do or we don't.
All right. So is there any other member of the public that would like to participate tonight? Hearing none, seeing none, I'm closing public participation. Moving on to appointments, we have no appointments. Moving on to action items. Action item A, Town Council Committee on Finance, Education, Health, Public Safety Matters. Madam Vice Chair.
We've not met in a while.
Thank you very much. Item B, Town Council Committee on Planning, Zoning, Public Works, and Park and Recreation Matters. Councilmember Duva.
Have not met since our last meeting.
Thank you very much. Item C, Town Council Committee on Legislative and Administrative Matters. This evening, Councilmember Mauer and I met and reviewed a number of resolutions, including 25-087, 25-088, 25-089, and 25-090, all of which we came to a consensus to move over to Town Council. There were a couple questions regarding the term of the Director of Health typical employment contract. We learned that this was a similar contract that our previous Director of Health had, as well as we learned that there were potential significant savings related to the new EMS contracts related to training offering the class to those who wish to be EMTs, as well as the quarterly offered trainings to recertify our current members. And that's it for item C. Item D, Strategic Plan Committee. We have not met since our last town council meeting. Moving on to item E, Open Space Preservation Acquisition Committee. It's my understanding that committee has not met, as there were no parcels under consideration at this time. Moving on to item F, First Selectman's update. Mr. First Selectman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First off, operations, the Senior Center, the Southwestern Connecticut Agency on Aging Board of Directors has nominated the Monroe Senior Center as the Southwestern Connecticut focal point. This is being recognized due to the Senior Center's visible care and commitment to older adults. It's being placed to turn in being a place to turn for information, a place for families to go to support their efforts in caring for older relatives. Thank you to Kim Cassia, Marianne Com, and the Senior Center staff for all that you do. Emergency Services update, Fire Department had an awards ceremony. Congratulations to all our fire personnel and their tireless commitment to Monroe volunteer fire departments. For the first time this year, Stevenson, Monroe, and Stepney collectively awarded the bravery of their people. The fire departments had a combined awards banquet where Sean Wallenberg, a Monroe resident, was presented with a civilian life-saving award. Sean pulled a driver out of a car after a collision moments before it caught on fire, shown as a true definition of a good Samaritan. This award was well deserved. Capital projects, animal control is completed with an upcoming ribbon cutting on July 22nd. Our animal control officer is eager to return and excited for the upgraded buildings opening. DOAG, the state DOAG, it came out and it cleared with flying colors. So we're very happy to get that open and moving. Community update, Jam at the Dam. So Jam at the Dam will be July 25th and 26th. There's going to be some great performances, food and fun, hosted at Zootopia, located at 1545 Monroe Turnpike. Please come join in to listen to live music and for a great night out. Police night out again. The Monroe Police Department night out will be August 5th. That's one that you don't want to miss. Farmers Market. This Friday's theme is Pickle Fest. Come join in on the fun for all things pickly. I had to throw a little humor in there. Arts in the Park concert series. This says kickoff, but it's not. It's just the series. The summer concert series began with a strong turnout, fantastic performances by Vivid and Hype. Thank you to Parks and Recreation for finding great bands to play all summer. This Friday at 7:30, the band Rhythm City will be performing R&B, disco, rock, Motown, and other top 40 hits. Accommodations. There were many new Eagle Scouts this season, as the rank of Eagle Scout is not an easy task. Monroe's Boy Scouts in America program is consistently moving our young scouts to the rank of Eagle. Congratulations to Max Dembusa and Tyler Berenger. Grants, SWACA. I'm pleased to announce we've once again received a letter informing the town we will be receiving $26,437.24 for Monroe programs and $7,938.43 for caregiver assistance from the Southwestern Connecticut Agency on Aging per the Older Americans Act title. And that is all I have. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Councilmember Bauer?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just what time on the 22nd is the ribbon cutting for
I
animal?
meant to put the time on there to get the time. I wasn't sure of the time at the moment, but I'll let you know.
Perfect.
I think it's during the day. I think it's gonna be like 11 o'clock in the morning, most likely, but I'll reach out to
At
you.
11 tentatively and then update it
I'm
and
gonna,
update us.
so I'm gonna be sending out an email to Legislative Council and everybody else. You'll see one coming soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
They weren't sure of the exact time, but they know they're going to do it on the 22nd. Keith White is trying to organize some of his people. So because we had council, I wanted to at least announce it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you. That's it for action items this evening. We have no unfinished business. Moving on to new business. Item A, I move the town council accept the following donation, which individually exceeded $1,500, $2,500 from David Kelly to the Monroe Food Pantry. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jason Mauer. Mr. First Selectman, anything on this item?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As always, the altruism is appreciated. You know, our organizations and different departments in town can always use the extra money. So we appreciate the donations we get. It will be used wisely. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Any other discussion on this item? Hearing none, all those in favor of accepting that donation, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 6-0. Moving on to item B, resolution 25-088. Madam Vice Chair.
I move that the town council adopt resolution 25-088. Resolved that the town council hereby approves the police department's request to change the title of the police captain to the title of deputy chief and authorizes the first selectman to implement as soon as practical.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Donald Wales. Mr. First Selectman?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On June 18th, 2025, the Board of Police Commissioners held their regular meeting and approved the title change of captain to deputy chief. The police chief informed me that the duties, meaning and compensation will remain the same, but that the title change would be more appropriate to the responsibilities and duty performed. Additionally, most neighborhood departments of similar size have a deputy chief, and if the department were to expand or restructure, the title of captain could be reconsidered if such oversight was to be beneficial or necessary. That's all. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Any other discussion on this item? Hearing none, all those in favor of adopting resolution 25-088, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 6-0. Moving on to item C, resolution 25-089. Madam Vice Chair.
I move the town council adopt resolution 25-089. Resolved that Terrence P. Rooney, first selectman of the town of Monroe, is authorized to execute and deliver on behalf of the mission CIT, initial EMT, class, and EMS quarterly training agreements, and any associated documents by and between mission CIT for the EMT class and EMS quarterly training agreements.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jason Bauer. Mr. First Selectman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our emergency medical services leadership work to procure a vendor who will provide a comprehensive program for the initial EMT class and required quarterly training. For the initial EMT program, there are no direct fees to Mission CIT from the town of Monroe EMS. All fees are paid by the students directly to Mission CIT. For the quarterly training, there's an annual program fee of $4,000, which will be paid from the EMS training account. These agreements have been reviewed by our town attorney, who has attached a letter of opinion. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion on this item? Hearing none, all those in favor of adopting resolution 25-089, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 6-0. Item D, resolution 25-090, Madam Vice Chair.
I move that the town council adopt resolution 25-090. Resolved that upon approval of the State Commissioner of Public Health, the town council hereby confirms the appointment of Laurel Shaw as Director of Health and furthermore authorizes Terrence P. Rooney, first selectman of the town of Monroe, to execute and deliver on behalf of the town of Monroe the employment agreement and any associated documents by and between Laurel Shaw.
Thank you very much. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Jason Bauer. Mr. First Selectman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am pleased to report that I've nominated and appointed Laurel Shaw as Monroe's next Director of Health, contingent upon the approval of the State Commissioner of Public Health. I have already requested the Commissioner's authorization, which I am confident will be granted. Mrs. Shaw has over 16 years of public health experience in the communities of Brookfield, Newtown, and with Naugatuck Valley Health District. A registered sanitarian, she has extensive experience in environmental health. Ms. Shaw holds a master's in public health from Capella University. Pursuant to Town Code 71-4, our Board of Health voted to recommend this appointment during their meeting on July 9th, 2025. As required by law, a municipal health director is employed through a written agreement attached for your review and consideration is an employment agreement, which was drafted by the town special counsel, David Ryan, and also utilized our former director, Amy Lehaney. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion on this item? Hearing none, all those in favor of adopting resolution 25-090, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 6-0. There are no unfinished matters of unfinished business. There are no unfinished matters of new business. There is no second public participation tonight. And I am adjourning this meeting at 7:24 p.m. Thank you all.